We go for the kill.
Oh boy. Well, we still have a month before the the renovations are complete, and at least in 2 weeks already, there's news come. There's more news coming in from the tabloids than from the main two newspaper outlets. So you see, so you see, so you see those outlets hiring adventurers. Well, adventurers that couldn't make it as an adventurer to go out into the wild and bring back and bring back news.
So more exploratory than anything else.
Yeah. Although, in other words, although it's not going to be as fast as the tabloids, it's going to be more trustworthy since they're literally at ground zero.
So a Pony Express type thing.
Well, more like air, sea, and land express, but yeah. And so, other than that, what's the game planned? Since you already hear the restaurants gearing up for the day that you're that that sorry that the Lightbringer shop is going to be reopened.
Be right back. My cat wants food.
Oh, okay. Any ideas? Plans? Well, I'll just jump. I'll jump 1 month ahead, and
I don't know. I got nothing really.
well, 1 month ahead, and the shop is fully stocked, ready to go.
I'm back.
People are lining up, waiting to see what this new
New restaurant.
this new
Yeah.
float is.
And you know, within that month time, I probably would have had a couple of the shadows that knew who they would send spies for, like to scout out what it is. Just keep an eye out on them, and to make sure that a shadow is part of the kitchen staff, and making sure that that kitchen is guarded. Because we had to make sure we had to vent people to even get in this kitchen or the staff. So I'm guessing we're mostly using probably our populace, right? See, well, like the people who are loyal to us.
We're importing people on this one.
Yes. So with that, there will be a shadow or two keeping an eye out, making sure no one tries to break in the kitchen or try to get in the kitchen to see what we are doing in that kitchen. Like basically what we use to make ice cream and shit.
Well, the shadow already said this last time, but the shadow one of the shadows already informed you that a lot of the brothers are going to send their shoe shops as well to taste to see if they could improve it, and send it back to their restaurant. One shoe chefs is not going to be in disguise because it's a shoe chef you dealt with already. But the rest are going to be in disguise, like anything from fake mustaches to depending how much the shop has.
How I'm almost how I'm just kind of thinking how would it look for the fake mustache? Like, will it be fucking just a cheap $10 mustache you buy at the joke store, or
Yeah, those are people who like barely afford to stay in business and want to make sure that you can take their business away so they don't go out of business.
One would figure a business that's kind of like on the verge of bankruptcy. They'd be open for a good offer.
no? It seems like they'd rather do this.
No, the restaurant is open. It's just their shoe shelves, not their head shelves. The head shelves in the restaurant baking and cooking. It's their assistant chefs. It's they send their assistant chefs over.
Well, anyways, yeah, I don't think they'll find any way to improve upon it, as we've already done a massive work to basically where there is no improvements.
Oh boy! Just for shits and giggles, make me 3 perception checks. 20, 25, and 20, 25, and 30 for how to see how many sous chefs you could find.
3 perception rolls coming right up. First one is a 23.
You find all the fake mustaches.
Okay. Next one. Oh shit. Next one's a 27.
You find people that using like this more advanced disguises.
And last one, 23.
You do not find the people who has like full on like
Disguise.
metamorphoses.
Ty, since I've been working alongside Scrap like in the restaurant business, even if it's with disadvantage, could I also at least attempt to hit, like 1 or 2 perception checks?
Sure, go ahead.
Alright, so
Would he be rolling with disadvantage, or?
Yeah, it's gonna be real disadvantage since
Alright, that makes sense.
you're used to pretty much cloak and dagger work, and he's not.
mm-hmm.
Sure.
$22.
For which one? You find the people who have the fake mustaches, but that's it.
Like I said, just 2 rolls. Nope.
You don't find anything else, I guess.
I guess I probably find 3 gnomes in a coat trying to look like they're adults.
Oh,
also, Ty. God damn it. Also, Ty, with that, we will have a shadow or 2 hidden in the restaurant. Keep an eye on anyone who may do the cliche, eat gas, there's a cockroach in my salad. Like, as soon as they seem they're about to, they're going to shut that shit down, and they're going to make sure to say out that this man tried to do this. Like, they will show proof and everything.
you have a couple of the higher restaurant agents, not the sous chefs, just the agents that are with the sous chefs. Like, oh, egad, I think there's poop in my salad.
I'm sorry, what? Shit, literal fucking shit. Is that what they put in the salad? Oh god,
No.
these guys are amateur. These guys are amateurs. You always put a cockroach. You always put a cockroach, because it makes sense. It makes sense. You
Or
don't
hair.
put, or a hair, yes, or something that's like minute that might be every day. Not fucking shit.
I hand Scrap my mallet.
Mallet.
So, do my shadows catch him? I'm guessing.
I'm putting bird poop. Yes.
Oh, bird poop. Oh. So we will make sure to grab this gentleman, and we will, search him, and we'll probably find the container that has the bird poop,
Yeah.
and we will show it to everyone, and we will make a big show of this, saying how this simple restaurant that wants to give people good food is already being sabotaged or trying to be sabotaged by some of these bigger restaurants. And we will make a show of it. And Carrie, would you like me in helping throwing this guy out? AKA, I grab his left side, you grab his right side. We just toss him out like a bouncer does with a drunk guy.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Making sure that his door hit, or making sure that his head hits the door on the way out.
In that case, let me snap into a Slim Jim and help make the throw even better.
It's that scene from hold on. See, it's from the movie Casino. If you guys ever heard that movie.
Nope.
I heard of it, of course.
Yeah, basically, there's this dude that was caught cheating, and security was throwing him out, and he made sure to have the security make sure his door, or make sure his head hit the door on the way out.
I'm now picturing like an Al Bundy like kicking one of Kelly's boyfriends out the house.
Married with Children. That was a good show.
Fortunately, we can never have a show like that again.
Nope.
Anyway, after this is the main event, which is the floats, and everyone wants to taste one of these floats.
Yep. Kiri, quick question. Should we make it to where it's limited, or just or serve normal capacity?
I'm thinking option C. There will be a limited supply, but that will be for like special ones.
Oh.
You'll have your normal, you'll have the regular level stuff, then you'll have a limited selection. It's a bit higher in price. And of course, I got the perfect alcohol that will not affect the flavor. So, does that sound good?
Yeah. Yeah, we will do that. We'll
Yes.
Yeah, the basic stuff, the basic floats, they're fine. It'll be in good supply, but some of the more premier ones will be limited.
We'll have a limited run. Like, they'll be there maybe for, maybe a couple weeks, and then maybe in a few months they'll be back. Different flavors.
And you could obviously see those two chefs ordering those limited runs right away.
Mm-hmm.
Like running away?
No, right away. As in,
I
want those limited runs. And they walked back, they drank, and then obviously the ones with the fake butt shots, it just right shut down as plain as day.
Yeah, we're
like
what is their look as they realize that they can't really improve this? It's just gonna be the same.
they're like desperate. Like, there's something. Like, if we cap this off, if we could make this full, if we can make this thing as a full-time thing at our restaurant would be bounced back in business. They're not trying to improve it, they're trying just to outright steal it.
We're Coca-Cola, and they're desperately trying to be Pepsi.
Exactly.
Yep. This is not going well for them.
The higher levels think they can improve it, and of course, you don't know what the top level restaurant's thinking.
Yep.
So yeah, we're gonna really make this not really make it a show, but show the come try our new floats, and occasionally, me or Kiri will be walking around in like our official chef's uniform,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll ask, "How is it?" In a nice manner, like we're gonna serve it. It's like, yeah, this is our first day of ordering. We'd like to know what the people think, and
I'm not even going to ask for a culinary check because I think you already passed it already. But they're like, you know what? I think we're going to come to this restaurant more often. Even see some flagging members come in just to try this float.
Hi, buddies. How are ya?
Veb, it's been a while. How are ya?
How you doing? Want some rye? Of course you do.
Still making the best rye, huh?
You name it. Been expanding a little bit as well. Like you try.
I wish we could have been here, but we're hired to do some mercenary. We're hired to do some mercenary work.
What you working on?
Ah, it hasn't reached this country yet, but around across the planet is something called the mercenary war. Pretty much two mercenary companies having a war but and the best way I can describe it is two mercenary companies bleeding their clients dry.
So, prolonged proxy war, probably.
Exactly.
Who are the players?
Well, of course, our mercenary company and the other mercenary company you dealt with before. It's a mercenary company that the Flora family had.
which is currently in dire straits.
Well, if unfortunately you can't stay long, and you have to head off, let me get you a little gift. A little something to help out the boys back there.
No, actually, we can stay for a little. Actually, stay for a bit more longer. The president of the other company had to restock some troops after uh, a job went horribly wrong. I don't know why. Just some of the commanders, some of their higher up soldiers just got massacred on a simple duty of securing an island.
Oh well, yeah, there's all is fair in love and war.
Yeah.
But anyway, I've been
Wait,
working
wait.
on.
Give me your best, and
Ah,
and 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 make the and make my and make the junk boundless. If you know what I mean.
oh, I know what you mean. And so I place two glasses in front of him. I bring out the Louis the 15th. This is something I've been working and perfecting on for a good while. Let's see what you think. And I pour him some.
Yeah, he chugs it, and let me see if he can actually stand up.
Considering the order he's from, he
Yeah,
theoretically was
yeah,
a
yeah.
liver made of iron.
He could easily shake it off. Like, ah, Miss ah, Miss Shadow, you 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 always have a you always have an eye for great alcohol as always.
Like I said, this one took a bit of trial and error, and so it's called Louis the 15th.
Ah, I wonder what's Louis 1 through 14 is.
I still have a few bottles of Louis the 14th, mostly because it's not quite as strong.
Ah,
This one, working with the 15th, I was trying to work on the potency. Because after all, that wonderful burning feeling you get as the brandy goes down, a nice warmness you get from it. That is always the tricky part to put together, along with the combination of the tastes. Go too much in one way, and you probably don't get the other.
mm,
But
And
yes.
after you finish, couple of things, couple of the attendants get up, pay their bills, say greetings to the chef, and walk out.
And I'll approach Kiri and be like, Kiri, who are these fine gentlemen with you today?
Scrap. These are some of my brothers from the Order of the Flagon.
Well, welcome. My name is Scrap. I am the chef of this area, and I work in close tangent with my good friend over here.
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, have you given them the... Oh, I think we have a couple left, but should we give them some of your special donuts?
Donuts. Why are donuts?
Oh, they are good.
Would you like the... And I'm going to look as a joking manner. Would you like the alcoholic or non-alcoholic version?
They just look at you like, what the hell do you think?
I know. I just give them that look of like, I'm just fucking with you. I already know what you want. Let me go get some of it.
Aye.
They also mentioned that, well, since the mercenary war is dying down for a little bit, they've been asked by the post to they've been given press passes. They've been asked by the post to go up to observe several things around the world and see the press passes hanging across your chest.
And then with that, also Ty will also be come out. They'll come out their donuts, but also will come out some of the food I will make for them as well. So how does a 35 do for them?
Not only the food is good. They're thinking about writing that as their first articles as traveling reporters, quote unquote.
So along with the alcoholic donuts and really good food.
And good booze.
Yeah, very, very good boost. But yeah, I'll hand it to like, here you go, gentlemen. Here are the donuts with the alcohol filling that was made by him himself. We worked on this together, and as a little connotation as well, I will lay out some plates of really good-looking food. This is for you guys, and I'll look at them. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about paying. You're Vebs buddies. This is on the house for me.
That it is.
And I'm like, ooh. No, I know it's supposed to. I know it's supposed to. I know it's supposed to go around the world to gather stories, but I think this will be our first story. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, this is good food, real good food.
Aye. Also, you want to try a little something I've been working on? Something new?
Go ahead.
All right. I hand out a nice little rocks glass. I pour out a bottle and of a kind of clearish gold liquid, and pour it in. Now this drink here, I'm calling it tequila. I had to get some very specific plants in order to get the flavoring right. Much like with Louis XV, a lot of trial and error, but I managed to get a good solid smoothness out of this. Though mostly it's just been between me and a few friends. So what do you think?
They take it. They actually roll me to see how good the tequila is.
All right.
And remember, since this is going in the post end of the Times, this.
Yeah.
What? Whoops.
Okay, I think that's a little too high.
Gary?
Yeah, let me try that again and see what happens.
Wow, we really did fucking good, apparently. We beat the
Excellent.
D20s.
What
Oh,
the
never
fuck?
mind. There you go, Carrie.
Nice.
Well, prepare to be front page of the culinary section then, in both respectable newspapers real soon.
Oh God, Carrie. You know what I just figured out too?
Mhm.
Once this fucking newspaper gets out, we are gonna begin so many requests for interviews or invitations to cater for places.
And we also could use that for like VIP access for very special high-end stuff.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
We're gonna have so much invoices. We're gonna have to hire a secretary.
Yep. And to my buddy
I,
from the
I feel I feel sorry for your accountant, who has
Dude, this
who has
motherfucker's gonna
spent.
be looking at numbers that he's never seen before.
I'm like, listen, I'm used to being a freaking accountant for a mob. I haven't seen numbers like this before.
Doesn't he have a mechanical adding machine now?
He does.
It's just he's never seen numbers like this before.
Oh, before the
Like
buddies.
he's not complaining. He's just surprised. 1 second.
He probably comes up to us one day. It's like, guys, I've been looking over numbers. Is this true?
I mean, is this true? This is like not like inflated. Is it?
No, I'm actually playing some D&D. Why? What? The last time I checked this for is 3-0 Giants. Wait, third string? I thought it was about the backups. That's
Oh,
depressing.
Hey, Carrie,
Yes.
look at this stream real quick. I found it. Tell me when you're on.
I'm in.
This is what I imagined we did with that dude with the bird shit.
Oh boy. All right, peace.
That part. That was what I was explaining. We did.
All right, what the hell did I miss? Other than the fact that
I
you're
showed
literally
Carrie
gonna be
this
you're literally gonna be
scene
in the.
from.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
go ahead. I showed Kiri the scene from the movie Casino where it's like a mob run casino and there was like a dude who was disrespecting the main mob dude. So he told security to get him out and make sure his head hits the door on the way out. And they made sure he hit the head, but more like a battering ram. And it wasn't just a regular, it was like those metal fire escape doors.
Oh boy. So, with this wonderful meal, the restaurant is closed. They have a lot of happy customers, and you see a bunch of, and you can see some of the sous chefs. The sous chefs you spot actually head back to the restaurant. The sous chefs you have spotted pretty much disappear into the darkness. So you don't know what restaurants they're heading back towards.
Oh, before the
I will. Okay.
before my buddies from the Flagon go, I'm gonna give them three unopened bottles of the tequila. After all, the proof is in the pudding, and it's in the taste. So that way, other Flagon members get a chance to taste it. Yep, 3 unopened bottles
3 unopened bottles.
of the
Oh
tequila.
boy.
Of the tequila that I got the nat 20 with.
And they boy. Between that and the connection with Miss Lightbringer, formerly known as Miss Shadow, let's just say as long as the mercenary war is not being waged. The that the Lightbringer Bar and Grill is back in business full time.
Mm-hmm.
However, that's the good news. The bad news is, out of four of the chefs of the high-end restaurants, two of them have an idea to get your recipes and try to improve them. They didn't completely succeed, but at least they could copy it.
What I will do is, as the chefs that we know that are leaving, I'll have Shadow start tailing them. I want to see what restaurants they go to. Just get a general idea on who
We're dealing
or
with.
where they are, and then come up with contingency plans against them.
All right, all right. Obviously, the poor district is first. They went to the poor district. The chef the chefs look like the kitchen looks like it's a complete disaster area. Like 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 a Gordon Ramsay's worst nightmare come true.
Oh, is it Kitchen Nightmares level Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah,
Oh boy.
the the middle of the road restaurants is decent. Not exactly horrible, but not exactly the best either. And they went in there and told their head chefs, and they writing this down and cooking them themselves to see if they could simulate the taste a little bit. Even try to add some new flavors. Like, oh, I don't believe they. Oh, if we had this, we could bring some of those restaurateurs here. And like I said, the high end spies disappear without trace.
Well, money buys quality.
I have an idea. Kiri, I'm gonna. I already have an idea. I already have several ideas.
Got you thinking, Scrap.
So, I got reports from my shadows, following some of the chefs or the sous chefs that really had shitty disguises. I mean, real shitty. And I'll pull out some of the fake handlebar mustaches.
Like
Like,
one of them was a girl with a handlebar mustache. That's how bad it is.
yeah, I'll show them these. Like, this is what they thought was a disguise.
What the fuck is this?
They thought this, that, but not like this, and I'll just instantly, and I'll use the cloak I have and just change it to something. Like, change to another person, like, nothing like this, and I'll just change back, but something like this, and I'll point towards the mustaches. Like, hey, I never get to use that cloak, so I might as well use it for a little joke every now and then.
I'd actually have more respect for those idiots if they at least, two of them were dressed up in a horse costume. I'd actually have more respect for that.
It's...
But
anyways.
What were they able to learn?
Well, most of the chefs that had I'm never gonna call it disguises, alright? I don't know what the fuck to call it. Disappointment, basically. Found out that most of them are from the poor areas. So
I'm guessing the kitchens aren't quite up to snuff.
yes. Though I do know that there were probably some from the higher end areas, though I think they gave us the slip. Or their disguises were better because, they could afford disguises.
Yeah. There's always a chance we also serve them without us even knowing.
Yes. That's what I'm unsettled by. I don't think they'll be able to perfect what we have, but they will try imitations. Or, at worst, when the restaurant closes, they may do something that involves vandalism or even trying to burn down this fucking place.
Well, I can easily stay up the night. Me and Mittens can, reconnoiter around the area.
I can at least have a couple shadows keep watch. But I will come up with all the names of the restaurants that were involved and what we paid the restaurants that did have those disguises. We meet up with them. I know what they were trying to do. They're just trying to find a leg up. They're also suffering, just like how the older couple was. But if we can get them on our side, it doesn't have to be just this restaurant. What if we expand it? Our business, the same restaurant, to all the other restaurants. Get them to make sure that they're properly loyal to us. Make sure they'll never give away secrets, no matter how much money they dangle in front of them.
Of course. Very good. We can get them on our side. We can then use their restaurants. Obviously, we'll have to improve them, everything, probably. But then we'll see. This is the kind of stuff we use. They'll probably be marveled at just how amazing it is. Probably make their jobs a hell of a lot easier.
Plus, also, with all the attention that we are now getting, we'll at least have a lot of credibility. More than I even thought. I thought, having the paladin order, some of the actual full-time paladins come in to request food made by me. I thought that was big.
Aye. And then we got now we got that news article that's going to be coming out soon.
Plus, also, I forgot to mention that the president wanted me to be one of the personal cooks for his wife's birthday party.
Excellent.
But I think William stopped him with some type of diplomatic or something. I don't know what it was. All I know was it was a lot of paperwork, and I don't think he wanted to fill it out.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Most of them come in unannounced. They don't really send a letter. They kind of just think that I'm just available 24/7.
I guess they give you at least a week's heads up.
Fuck, even 2. I need at least 2, so that way I can prepare.
Yeah, 2 weeks. It's not really too much to ask for.
Hell, I'm busy with Enzo's Tavern. That is my main bread and butter.
Same.
All right, I will always choose that over any other restaurant. If I'm invited to the most highest class restaurants, where even the gods themselves come in to eat, I will refuse. Because Enzo's Tavern is where I would like to stay.
Same.
And you know what? With how successful we've been being, I also want to ask you. You think we may try to open up our own little school? A school of culinary and brewing. With your expertise in the brewing industry and my expertise in culinary, if we open up a school and train people who are interested in cooking, then we don't need to always keep going back and forth to different areas. Plus, people who are loyal to William and his cause, I think will be very incorruptible when people try to buy out or try to be, listen, I'll give you 20 gold if you give me the secret.
Good idea. Also,
hell, with how popular we've been, I've been so focused on the military side that I've kind of seen this civil side as a little lacking. So I think focusing on a culinary school in the main city, hell, that would expand it even more to William's goal. Because if people see the betterment of what normal people can do without magic when cooking food, that's even better.
Also, as we're currently walking in the poor districts, outside of what you described, how does it look as we're going through it?
Like pretty much any other port district in hybrid and city, like broken down buildings,
basically, here's one thing: is it like the style of Detroit when the major car manufacturers left?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, yeah, it's Detroit level poor with the rural area.
Yeah, so yeah, it's Detroit level poor. That's what I was literally thinking of.
And I'm just looking around. Plus, imagine if we, invest in this area, or the people that work here are from this area, they at least have money. Don't you think they would want to improve this area? Plus, a little anonymous donation every now and then to help fix up certain areas, especially around our restaurant areas.
Yes. Plus, as a way of potentially getting goodwill, and I'm looking down to what was it like a building that's like probably boarded up, maybe broken windows, old, dilapidated looking. What if they were to take one of these buildings, build it back up, and turn it into a free restaurant? It's only open a couple hours a day, but those who go there, they'll get a free, good quality meal. That way, we could start then gaining a bit of loyalty because they're willing to help feed me. It's hard to get food on the table. The food I get is probably not good.
Even, it doesn't even have to be. I've been also thinking something like a soup kitchen.
Yes, those soups are fairly easy to make. Don't require a whole lot of ingredients. And even then,
Plus, if you know how to make it, you can make even simple ingredients of a soup be amazing.
yes,
Plus, it can be good for the colder days. Soup will warm up the body, after all.
of course. And then after all, chances are some of those potential spies, sous chefs, that was it. They might come by for a bowl or two. If they can realize we can provide good quality stuff, and we're willing to speak with the restaurateurs, we could then start building up a good reason for them to not sell us out. At the very least, we can turn the district against the others.
And definitely, if we show the good charity that we've been doing in the poor area, especially with the ideology of Williams, don't you think this will make people more willing to, especially area that's showing how the rich and powerful don't give a shit about the lower people, but yet we do. We have the soup. We open up soup kitchens. We have the nice, clean parks that people can relax in. The safe housing.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Even if it's going to be like a
I should also note Detroit area. Detroit level poor also means Detroit level crime as well. So you gotta solve that problem as well.
Another option is just set up the outreach and have them shipped back to our controlled areas.
Well, crime drives poverty. So we
And
can
poverty
get
drives.
Hell, you literally see someone's house getting robbed as you're walking down the street as you speak.
So we give these people opportunity.
that
They
would make
should be
sense
able
to
to
me
help
for
us.
this.
But we don't do the opportunity here too close to an opponent.
Yes.
We need to set
Plus,
up outreach.
plus also, William, you've been working on a new gearman unit. Something more focused towards the civilian area, like crime instead of military.
Yes, the Steel Enforcers, but there's no way I could get those deployed out here. It's another nation entirely.
Yeah, and that would lead to probably all types of diplomatic issues.
But as I said, set up outreach offices. Let's set up some outreach offices that we can defend legally, and then from there, we just give people the option to relocate to Springwood or the port that we control.
And you know what?
I mean, we're
You know what I'm
offering
also
we're offering that. I mean, we're offering them education, good jobs, education for their children, good housing, a safe area.
you know what I'm also thinking? If we get our resident doctor involved, he could set up in our reach out areas. We could also have small clinics giving out free checkups to people.
So the
Because
trick will
God
be
forbid, do you really think these people here can afford to see a doctor?
Oh no, it will definitely cost us something to operate these, but in the long run, what we need is more population. Population is key
And if
to
the
our
population
long-term victory.
and if the population we're working with is healthy, and there's prosperity, the odds of them having multiple more than one child would increase.
Yes. But again, said we need to get them out of here where we can better control them. Trying to
Yes.
fix it here means that the Starlight Republic could try to jump onto the program and be able to claim some victory. Instead, outreach, get them out of these areas. Not only that, but we could quietly bribe the gangs to cause trouble in other parts of Starlight.
Gangs are only as honorable as whoever pays them the most.
In a sense, yeah.
Yep.
Their loyalty lies with money, unfortunately. But I do like the way this is going, William. As long as it doesn't cause us any problems with Starlight Republic when we do these outreach areas. Plus, with how the restaurant went, and just even people had a taste, if we even gave people a little taste of what they could be expected from our area, those reach out centers, those reach out areas
Outreach.
or outreach areas, they'd be packed to the brim. There'd be people lining up for days. I wouldn't be surprised if some people were camping out near the front door, just wanted to get in.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to add a few more wings to the keep, if only just to increase the capacity for brewing and distillation.
Well, we'll
Yes.
have plenty of workers at that point. Again, the trick is we need more population in our areas that we can control. We already have a strong one. And I don't want to
Yes.
pull more from Hope Valley because, well, Hope Valley is an allied area that's slowly getting more and more under our influence.
Yes.
Plus,
And if
also, William, what do you think the idea of me and Carrie opening up a school, culinary school, and a school for a brewery?
Make
For
sure it's in our
brewing.
areas, of course, not here.
Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be in our area. But plus, also, I've also been having my one shadow. Uh, in his off time, he is a low-level merchant. He's been going around. He's been giving me reports every now and then. I think within a couple days' time, he'll be giving me his monthly report. As he's more of the shadows that have more free reign, he can go more out. I don't really call him forth, but since he is a merchant, he does go everywhere, which does help. But I do believe that with all that we've been doing, this is going to be looking very positively. Well, gentlemen, if you don't mind, I must head back to the restaurant. I must keep an eye out for it tonight, as there will probably be people wanting to vandalize it.
me and Mittens will also be right in the area. In the event any of them try and do a break-in, they'll at least encounter me and Mittens inside.
And I'm going to look at William. If we do encounter people that try to destroy our area, should we try to turn them over to the local police or local enforcement, or should we deal with them ourselves?
If we can make it look like the Starlight Republic is not doing a good job, allow some minor damage to occur, and make sure they get away. So make sure the local police are unable. We need to make the Starlight Republic look incompetent as much as possible.
I will allow them to do minimum damage, but if any of them fucks up the kitchen,
Nothing a few hours of work can't fix. Is our limitation.
I will say, if any of them, and I mean any of them, goes in the kitchen and tries to mess it up, and I'm just gonna pull out the blade on my underhand, on my assassin's blade, just gonna pull out, they're getting this. I've spent way too much working on that.
And you do realize that's a very unique blade that will lead to more questions. Use standard Gearman equipment.
Yes. And I'll just retract it back.
Yeah.
Plus, if any of them try and steal any of the alcohol, oh,
Oh boy. So I rolled thing, and this is the thing that happened. So you hear overnight a window shattering, and someone's like, come on, let's steal this stuff." Like windows shattering and them heading straight to the kitchen to
Oh,
steal.
my guy's just gonna be sitting on a chair in the kitchen in the dark. He's just gonna be sitting there, just waiting.
why am I just picturing you like with a cigarette or cigar in the mouth?
No, that'd be too.
What?
William is just standing there with he's got a rifle, ready to go, and is just like, he's got his pipe, and he's just
Oh,
waiting.
would you like to sit down? Would you like to be the one to sit down, Seawall, and I'll be behind you?
Because one of them literally puts like, all right, the stuff, all right, the utensils of your life. Come on, you're just a chef. It's not worth it.
Well, it's me sitting there in my heavy overcoat, smoking a pipe, not looking worried at all. Weird mechanical owl just at a table. I'm assuming I probably got a meal in front of me.
Yeah.
No. It's like when you go into like a mobster's restaurant, like the main dude's like restaurant, and he's the only one there, and he's like eating a bowl of like spaghetti or something. It's like, come have a seat. Like as like the FBI like goes into his restaurant to like find whatever crime he's done, but it's just Seawall sitting there eating some food.
Yeah, he's probably having a nice rice pilaf with a nice rice pilaf with some steamed vegetables. He's trying to cut down on for a little bit.
And my guy will just be behind in his
be hidden in the shadows somewhere.
Yeah, and they don't know there's already like three. Remember, I cast 3 shadows to guard this place, so they're just shadows hidden in there. There's 3 shadows ready on my command.
Yeah, I'll just look over these guys. How many total have broken in and interrupted my?
4 guys. Only one of them has a gun. The rest of them are like knives and stuff like that.
Okay, so they're all concentrated towards the kitchen area. How
Yeah,
close is the
they're
kitchen
trying to rob the kitchen for food and supply and gear.
How close is
Stay
the
hidden,
kitchen
stay
to the
hidden,
bar?
Curie.
And
Let this be a surprise.
and one of them's hanging. I about to say and sorry, 3 of them are hanging to the kitchen. The last one's hanging for the brewery.
Kiri, you can have him. Have fun. Just don't
Yep.
draw too much attention.
Oh, I'm going to have a lot of fun with him.
Oh, is Curie just gonna come out of the
so
shadow,
hold on.
just out of nowhere?
Question: This guy has a. What was it? This guy has a. Damn, brain does not want to work right now. This guy has a metal gun, right?
Yeah,
His hand pointed at me?
magic flintlock.
I sigh, and then I put on a glove, and I just hold it up, and it flies into my fucking hand. Magnetic gauntlet.
All right, let's see if he's strong enough to resist, or at least pull the trigger out of desperation.
No, I need to roll my CMD plus a certain amount. My range CMD plus a certain amount.
Plus, if he shoots William, if he tries to shoot William, that's gonna be the last thing he's ever
I'm gonna say
done.
right now, if he shoots William, the local police are going to be storming the place. That's why they didn't shoot William where he had to store it.
Let me pull up my main book.
All right, so 17 to try to resist.
Ty, you do realize that there is no resist roll on his part. There is me targeting his CMD. You know how a CMD check works.
All right,
right?
so 17 versus TMD.
No. I need to roll it, Ty. It's my roll. Please follow the Pathfinder rules.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just trying to pull up the damn class really quick to double check some of the rules for the magnetic gauntlet.
Yeah, we're just doing rules of cool.
Just so I can get the math right on it. And then I've got to pull up. Long time. Cheats, evil, gear. Just gotta double check what I've got on. So I have the Mastered Magnetic Gauntlet, which is empowered, extended range, and combo effect. Something right. Efficiency. Magnetic Gauntlet. Is a... Yeah, Magnetic Gauntlet. I have. Yep, I've got empowered and extended range on it. It gives me a +4 circumstance bonus and up to 200 feet of range. If direct attack, the Steamright may make a range disarm maneuver check using the a Steamright level plus intelligence modifier as the CMD. Okay, so got it. So the roll is actually a little bit different. So intelligence +5. So it's and then a circumstance bonus. So 40 versus his CMD. Ty.
The rifle, what to call it, Larry goes flying into your hand.
It just goes into my and I don't think I have.
As he's shocked, one of his gamers is like, "Come on, let's bounce. It's not worth it," and try to run away straight to the back where the brewery is to help their friend out.
And see, well, I'm just gonna stay on the earpiece. Want me the shadows to at least try to rough him up a little bit?
No.
Like,
Let's have fun.
be advised,
Wait.
sir. One of the local police saw the window smashed. They're getting back up as we speak.
I'll smooth it over.
And Kiri, you're just gonna hear him be like, "Vev, just letting you know, it looks like they're heading towards the brewery. Whatever you do not kill them."
Okay.
So
They run around to try to grab some bottles. What do you do?
oh no.
Ed will very loudly clear his throat. And they'll turn around and see a very bulked up dwarf lifting and smacking a freaking warhammer in his hand. Specifically the Sphinx hammer. He's going, "I feel that you're in the wrong neighborhood, boys.
What
Now, we can do this one of two ways. You could put everything back and leave, and I shall just forget everything happened. Or I will see if marrow could be useful for cooking or for beer brewing." And I really bring the hammer down onto the ground so that it's not damaging the floor, but it makes a good loud thunk as it hits the ground. I'm still holding it, obviously. So, and I pick the hammer up and point it right at them. What's it going to be?
I'm not afraid of you, old. And you hear someone from the outside like, "Jesus, the police are coming! Run!"
Oh, and I want to roll an
shit, time's
intimidation.
up. Like, shit, time's up. What get you next time, old man?
Oh no.
What the hell happened?
I was trying to roll an intimidation check.
Does he beat it, or
Yeah,
do they put back the alcohol at least?
Like, yeah, there's a street puzzle. There is more than enough. Like, yeah. Like I said, we'll get you next time, old man. As they run out.
Here's the question: do they put down all the alcohol?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, believe me, Veb would not let them leave otherwise.
Question: are any of them wearing metal armor?
Yeah, two of them. As they try to hop out the window. Try to hop out the window before the police swarm in on them.
Oh, they get to be test subjects then. Because guess what I have on my magnetic gauntlet, magnetic glove, gentlemen.
Oh,
Oh
no.
god.
Puppeteer.
CMC is like a 12 because they're just normal street punks.
The magnetic glove can be used to make a trip, drag, reposition, or bull rush attacks against an opponent of metal or wearing metal equipment. Oh, Jesus. Just metal equipment within range. Oh, boy. Let me double check the magnetic glove. The empowered with that. Mag glove.
I don't even know what to think.
Bad things are happening. Bad things.
Because obviously, just from your normal check, you catch two of them on the spot.
Yep. So as they run away, one of them in armor just stops moving and just gets pulled back into the darkness.
Oh no! It's like any other horror scene, just like they start running, they think they're in the darkness, then something grabs the dude's leg. No! No!
What the hell?
So either Sewell, you have two things to say. Either you say get over here, or say no, you're going to Brazil.
No, I say nothing. I'm just in the shadows, just using the glove, testing it out, seeing how effective it is with the new upgrade. So, but yeah.
I think I know what to do.
So they hear like an as they're running, they hear like the noise. Oh, they get something electronic powering up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So.
And
let's see if the other one is at least smart enough to drop his armor.
Can I do something?
Huh?
I want to do something. So it's complete black, right? They don't see anything inside, right?
Oh no, complete darkness.
So I'm gonna play a little trick on them.
As one of them literally heaves holding armor off, realizing what just happened.
And if he turns back, he's gonna see two red eyes looking at him, and then he swears he just saw it smiling at him in the darkness.
What? The one that gets sucked in, or the one that tossed
The
off
one
the
that's
armor?
the one that's about to get sucked in. Does he look back to see what's dragging him?
Oh no, he was too busy panicking, trying to grab the broken window.
And I'm just gonna. And his buddy who's trying to free him, does his buddy see the two red glowing eyes that are just looking at him?
Yeah, he sees it.
It looks like it's getting closer and closer.
Intimidation check with advantage.
All right. 26.
Like, buddy, it's been fun, but we'll bury our prisoner. I promise.
He leaves him
as he runs towards the window with the rest of his crew.
He left him.
He left him.
Oh no!
No honor amongst thieves.
Please tell me the other guy looks back and sees.
No, unfortunately, the shadows report that the other guys were caught and arrested.
I almost wanted to do the song. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you.
Yeah. Well, these first guys are arrested.
So literally, the only one that got away scot-free is the one that dumped his armor and abandoned his buddy.
Please, I want it. Oh, I can't wait to hear. It's like, yeah, we're not robbing this restaurant again. Why? Because there's something demonic in there. It was gonna drag Frank away. I saw the red eyes.
Yeah. And one of them got pulled into the darkness by his armor.
Oh boy.
Well, this is a Halloween themed D&D now.
Well, that's not Halloween. Alright, so what are you going to do with the one thief you caught?
Should we just-
obviously the
Oh,
Lightbringers are pressing charges.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I am obviously not going to let them know that this guy was there. He was never there. He never existed. We take him to. I'm hoping we got a black site set up somewhere here.
Remember the black site's right here.
Yeah. Well,
The black-
he's smuggled into the black site.
It's literally surrounded in a red truck and red thingy.
So yeah, the shadows now coming out. We'll start dragging this dude. We're gonna cover up his mouth so he doesn't scream. We're gonna blindfold him and like tie him up the whole thing, hog tie this dude basically, and he's just gonna get dragged to our black side. Or well, we're already at the black side, but he's gonna get dragged into it, and he's gonna be stationed. I'm guessing there's a chair, right, William?
Oh, of course. So he's just thrown into a chair.
And he's restrained very tightly.
Yeah.
It's almost like in a rapid fast motion.
Yeah.
And
we got a very
I'll
good
just-
solid tie down team.
oh, the shadows are my secret assassin squad and now a kidnap squad. They don't only just kill people; they kidnap people now that are against William.
Well, yeah. I mean, this guy's going. Well, we're not going to tell him this. We'll let him live. Yes, Kiri, exactly. That's exactly what happened to that poor son of a bitch.
What? Let me see. Yeah.
I would look at it as well.
Just into the darkness. It's gone.
All right, so yeah, my guy will be standing behind. He'll have the other shadows slink back into the shadow,
Yep.
and my guy will be standing
what,
behind the dude.
Yeah. And I'm just sitting there. I'm just gonna sit there. Got my pipe again. Puff, puff, puff.
And
So,
I'll just
I'm looking
basically
at
look.
this guy going, okay, who hired you?
See, well, he's gagged and blindfolded. I'm just waiting for you to.
I gesture with the pipe for you to pull the bag off and ungag the poor son of a bitch.
All right. So quickly out the bag, and I'll forcibly take out the gag of the blindfold, and then I'll just stand behind him.
Yep, the little noise of.
Gary, would you also like to stand behind him?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
I have.
So, who hired you? Is what I state now.
Intimidation with advantage.
Intimidation, one of my specialties.
Or he's just gonna say, I just want to make some money. That's all.
26.
I just want to make some money. That's all. No one hires me.
I'm just gonna lay my hand.
No.
Oh.
Well then, I guess we'll have to do this the less fun way. Well, less fun for you, as I pull out my surgical tools and just roll out the thing in front of him. As I start thinking, if I stimulate the right, as I pull out a scalpel, if you stimulate the right nerves with electricity, it causes unimaginable pain.
What do you mean unimaginable pain?
Oh, it's going to be a fun show.
Tell me, are you much proficient with your left or right hand?
I'm a lefty. Why?
I'm just gonna look at William, just give a little smile, and not say anything.
Ah, yes. There's a set of nerves in the left arm. If you gentlemen would hold it out for me, so I can properly make the incision.
Here, you hold his arm. I'm gonna hold him down.
Yep.
As I make a very slight incision in the arm, avoiding any blood vessels and arteries, and then I put a tiny little medical stimulator in, and then push the button. So now it's directly stimulating certain pain nerves in his arm. Probably feels like his arm is being stabbed by 1,000 needles at once.
What the hell? It feels like when I got in this area, then you can see the gang tattoos on said arm. So,
does he start screaming? That's the question. When he gets this pain sensation.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna quickly cover up his mouth with the gag again to make sure it's muffled.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just holding him down while Kiri's holding his arm.
So I remove the stimulator and go, okay, who hired you?
Take out the gag.
All right. It's one of the higher end restaurants.
Name.
Which one?
And names the restaurant you dealt with last month. The one that did not disguise their shoes chefs.
Okay.
Oh, so they were at my restaurant in disguise.
No, they didn't. They didn't disguise their shoe chefs at all.
Oh, they didn't. They didn't disguise.
They're that arrogant.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
now,
Is that place having a special event in the near future?
Yeah.
No, I'm going off my memory right now. I'm not asking this guy. He's
Actually,
a fucking mook.
yeah.
He's a fucking mook.
Oh, okay. So off the top of your head, yeah, they're actually hosting them. They're actually hosting a military ball.
Oh.
So you're gonna have like
Oh.
generals, admirals, captains, all from the Starlight military.
Okay. Look, you did good work, and don't worry. You're not gonna die, as I tell the guy. I've got plenty of things that you can pay us back for what you've done today. As I look at this guy, just with a very dark grin on my face.
I imagine he had the look of like relief when you initially said, "You're not going to die," and then just saw that relief disappear.
Yeah.
Ty, I'm gonna check him real quick. The amount of fear that this guy has now. Did he piss his pants?
He'd rather be with his buddies in lockup right now.
Such a shame. I'm just gonna look at William. The bag again.
Bag.
No, I mean that's how much fear he is. He'd rather be locked up by the traditional police than dealing with you guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Frying pan meet fire.
So yeah, he's mouth gag again, blindfold, bag, and he gets re-tied up in his hog tie, and we'll make sure to secretly sneak this guy out of the city.
Oh boy.
Hey,
Given the fact that they know one of the weapons dealers, it's not that hard to sneak them from one area to another area to the port.
oh, and I'm also gonna do the thing I showed Kiri, where basically my guys are just, we're dragging him along. Not even dragging, we're carrying him. There's a door. We're just gonna use his head to open up the door.
Donk.
Just once. There's a little bonk. And yep, we'll sneak him out.
I assume overnight before the.
Oh yeah, the shadows do what they do best. We're gonna get this guy out of here.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't even there.
Yeah. He'll be added into the test subject pool.
Anyway, he's. I'm gonna say he's out before the next morning. Like Lightbringers wake up, they hear the place got robbed, and they're going to a police station to press charges. Does anyone want to join them?
I will join the old. Oh yeah, the old. Oh yeah, how I almost forgot to say how was the older couple doing when they saw their business like back up like that?
They were ecstatic. While it's true they're not going to have any new generation to pick up the business when they're gone, at least they know that their dream is still alive. At least as long as they're still alive.
Yep, and my guy will basically
they are completely loyal to you now.
Yeah, and my guy will, he'll comfort them and say, he's like, yeah, their dream is still alive, and I promise, and promise under my own name that I will keep their dream alive for decades to come.
Yep.
So people can remember
Yeah.
how nice this restaurant was, how beautiful their dream was.
Oh, I've got a nasty idea for an article to cause some serious political trouble. How dare the government spend huge amounts of money on some sort of military wonder weapon and not protect its people at home? Basically, do the whole "why are you spending money overseas when you should be spending it at home" thing.
Oh,
That's going to be fun for a tabloid article.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I will go with the old couple to the police station. Carrie,
Yep.
you're gonna come with them as well?
Of course.
Yeah.
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 All right, police station. Like they go into you go to they go to a hidden room with a one-sided glass door. Like we spawn these people, and you see the similar gang tattoos. Escape, leaving your store. They said there's some strange people in your restaurant, but anyway, I don't care how you secure your business. Do you want to press charges?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Like, all right, boys, you're under arrest for breaking and entering.
Yeah.
But can we also?
Go ahead.
I'm thinking of something. Before we head to the police station, I would have talked with Carrie and William. Break and enter. Yeah, they would have been charged with break and entering. Should we also?
If you're going to charge of armed robbery, that means you have to. That means
No, not armed robbery.
that means
Probably
that you have to say that you were there as well.
No. What about? Well, break and entering. What about what's the term? It's a term for robbery. Basically, like, we looked over our inventory, and there seems to be some of the stuff missing, and we can't find it.
Larceny?
Felony burglary.
Felony burglary. Yeah. No, make it a felony. Like, have some like the most expensive ingredients or alcohol missing in quotation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And no, so would that be a good idea, gentlemen?
Yes.
So yeah, I'll hand over be like, oh, Mr. Officer, I also wanted to give you this, and I'll give him a list. This was our inventory count after the break-in. We just had to make sure. Besides just a couple of chairs and tables, like knocked over, that could be fixed, and the window can be fixed. We looked over our inventory. We seem to be missing a couple of stuff, and I'll show them. I'll show them what is missing, and it's like various stuff, like some of the cheap stuff, some of the expensive stuff.
Yeah. Well,
And it's
also
just
not
like-
only that, but there's two of these thieves missing. One of them they'll never find because
So
Mm-hmm.
we also do believe that in regards to them breaking in as well, we'd like to also possibly charge them with burglary. I think it's felony. I don't know what your laws is on that. I don't know if this is a major crime, but we have lost some inventory. I think they have taken it, and we don't know where they put it.
That's definitely burglary charge, all right. All right, fellas. Looks like gonna be here. Looks like we're gonna transfer you to federal. Wait, what? But for breaking entry? No, but I forgot the scale for burglary, but yeah, high end burglary. Larceny.
Yeah, felony burglary tie. It's like when you steal more than like $1,000 worth of stuff.
Yeah.
So I know that's like the minimum. Like if you steal more than 1,000, it goes up to a felony.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, trust me, I know, but that's what I'm trying to think. Oh, larceny. Like, fellas, you're gonna be jailed for grand larceny. What?
Yeah, that's what it is.
yeah.
Like, but we did steal like dude, we have the list right here. We're gonna have one of the police officers confirm this, but you're gonna be sent to federal prison. Have we're gonna have to, but we're gonna have a trial, and if it's found guilty, it'll be sent to federal. Wait, what?
And
Give 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 your give your leader my condolences. No air quotes for the leader of the gang.
before they do send an officer, we'll make sure we'll have that stuff missing.
Mm-hmm.
And he also took around the scar armor, so that's proof that at least they broke into place.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So
Ugh.
no, and I'll look at the older couple as we get out, and I'll look at them and be like, I'll say, well, this whole week has been an interesting predicament, has it?
Yeah, we need to up our security systems, but
Don't
but no security company will touch us because we're called old and decrepit. But
don't worry. I I will make sure that we get the proper security, and don't worry about the costs for all the repairs. I'll pay for it myself. Again, I promised you that your dreams would come true and will be known for many decades to come. And I intend to make good on my promise.
how can we repay you, young man?
You don't have to pay me anything. Just keep working in that restaurant like you always do, making people smile, making people come in. Maybe they had a bad day, but they leave with a smile on their face, knowing they had good food and good company.
You hear a voice from the back, like, and don't forget us as well. And you see like a blonde hair, blonde hair, blonde haired person with obviously adventure outfit and press pass on them.
Ah,
Ah, hey,
and I recognize them immediately. I'm guessing.
no, but they recognize them. That's their grand. That's one of their grandchildren.
Oh,
Like, hey, grandma, hey, grandpa, how you doing? Ah, 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 kid, how are you? Fine, fine. As you can see, I'm now part of the press.
I know.
So I guess you could tell me what happened. So I guess I don't want to use this as a story, but let me know what happened.
Now,
And I'm going to assume you're going to embellish the truth a little bit.
Yeah.
I will also get.
Completely.
Well, I will contact William, have him, uh, talk with the grandson as well. But yeah, we will let them know that.
Daughter.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll embellish it a little bit. Business was doing good.
Yeah.
We had some trouble, and we'll make sure to point out the troublemakers we had, like the dude who tried to put bird shit in the salad.
Oh yeah.
Like, really make that well known.
Ooh,
Oh,
continue. As he
that's one
writes
story.
things down.
Yeah.
She writes things down.
Yeah, yeah, and I guess this is how this happens when a new business opens for first day. It seems people want to, well, sabotage it. And we had this one individual try to make a scene saying that there was bird shit in his salad. Upon our investigation, we found he had a little vial that still had remnants of this bird shit, and he was promptly kicked out of the restaurant and banned.
She just thinks it's like you don't know the half of it. Yeah, we had once like a couple of years ago we had one a battle between two security companies. One security company constantly robbed the clients of another security company until that security company went out of business. Trust me, it's cutthroat as you could get around here. So that means you must be new.
Yeah, a little bit. But But yes, and then we heard about the break-in, but when we went there, window was smashed, a couple of tables and chairs were tossed, and we had to check our inventory, and it seemed like these thieves stole a decent amount of our stuff. And I'm not even talking about just like the good stuff. I'm even talking some of like our normal ingredients, like everyday items, was also stolen.
Yeah, from the tattoos of police says it looked like the Sixth Street Gang. Usually they don't do anything unless they're working for someone, so police have that in their investigation as well.
I can't even imagine.
Well, I will stop by later to sample some of the goods, Grandpa.
And I'll look at the daughter and be like, "Oh, if you ever have time to come at the restaurant, please. I know you're the granddaughter, and I don't want to have you pay. One day when you come by the restaurant, let me know. I'll cook you a meal on the house."
Thanks, but after I dropped off this story, I've been assigned to go I've been assigned to go several places around the world, including a little island that's ruled by a Triangle King, but is upping this production date to something called Gearman. Uh,
Oh, you're going to talk. You're going to try to, I guess, interview someone called William Shadowspark.
yeah.
Oh,
I heard there's a weapons ban, but thankfully, as you can see, there's no weapons on her. I'm a monk, so I'm literally a weapon.
oh, So you want to hopefully try to interview William Shadowspark?
uh, if if that if I could interview him, that would be a dream come true.
Give me one moment, and I'm gonna like step away with her. She can't hear. I'm gonna say, William, do you read over?
What do you need?
Where are you at the moment? Are you at the restaurant still?
I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle of writing articles to try to. I'm in the middle of editing and writing articles to try to get, to try to start an uproar at the hideout.
Whenever you can, make your way to the restaurant. There seems to be a news reporter that was tasked with, I guess, heading to our area to hopefully interview you.
Which
This
newspaper are they a part of?
And I'll look. What was the newspaper she was a part of, Ty?
Post.
It was the Post, sir.
So one of the ones that's been giving us trouble.
Well, not giving you trouble. It's just one of the high-end newspapers, so most people look at them more than the tabloids.
And she said she was being tasked with going there to interview a. What was the word she used? A tyrannical king.
No, I meant no. She says that she's going to land what the king was previously a tyrannical one, which of course we know is King Silverstone.
Who's
Okay.
now
Remember,
calmed down after
news hasn't reached this part of the world yet that he's calmed down.
Yeah, I will inform her of that. But also, it seems like also she's going there to, I guess, see about the king who was tyrannical. That I guess news hasn't spread about it. How this king has turned a new leaf, per se. And it seems like you're on one of the interviewee lists. As this reporter would do anything to interview you.
All right, you see your interview list is ironically you, but she wants to interview at Emzo's instead of this restaurant.
Yeah,
Like like you freaking Veb, the doctor who makes the ice cream, William the king, and eventually going to stop by the grand sorcerer, the grand sorcerer to
interview them.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like you actually see her interview this. After this, she's going like the south part of the south part of Hope Valley to interview the bard of the mages, the bard of the Sorcerer Council. No, the ones that's pretty much banging people left and right. So
Yep. But, yeah, I will. So, William, what do you think with the interview? William?
Yes, we need.
No, I was asking what. So, what is your opinion on that interview? Do you want to try to meet her at the restaurant or wait until she gets to our area?
Wait till she gets to our area so we can prep a few things. I don't like prizes like this.
hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just looking at something, but all right, yeah. So we will. So I'll go back to her and say, when are you planning on heading over to interview William? Do you know when you're going to be departing?
Probably about a month. Probably about a month or two. Most of the reporters are staying here to make sure that they can do their jobs, and if they can do their jobs, they're going to send them around the world. Yeah, that means we're going to be literally right behind the tabloids, but they want to make sure that the Post and the Times reporters could do their jobs effectively, or at least know how to use a fucking effing typewriter.
Alrighty. Well, we will. We can't wait until you make your way over.
Ah
Wow.
yes, I'll be grateful to interview you and Veb as well if I get a chance.
But oh, you busy now? I can at least cook you at least something before you head back to work.
Uh, technically I'm freelance, so my schedule is technically we're all freelance reporters, so my schedule is my time as long as I get. So yeah, there's no work, there's no time for work. So yeah,
Would you at least like something to eat before you head back?
go ahead.
Yeah, and I'll have her go back to the restaurant. No, there's already probably people working on fixing the damages. Now there's a big board on where the window used to be, and I'll head to the kitchen and make a something. Boop. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Yeah, because if you roll that, then they're gonna be that he's gonna
There we
very
go.
quick. All right, that's much better. Like,
So I will.
I can
I'll
see,
make it now. Say here.
I can see why I can see why those dwarfs want you on the front page of the freaking see those dwarves want you on the front page of the culinary section. This is very good food.
Yes, well, I do believe that having a good meal can brighten up anyone's day and make it a more productive day. Well,
Yes, it is.
well,
Birthright,
if you need, well, go ahead.
birthright in like, well, this is gonna be interesting. Birthright in the matches. She reads it like, well, this is gonna be interesting.
Yes.
I like. I'm going after I eat. I'm going to ask my friends for some backup for this job. Like, like the leader the leader of the Sixth Street Saints wants an interview. Sorry, the Sixth Street the Sixth Street gang wants an interview. Even not crazy to do that alone.
Yeah, seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to ask for my monk friends to back me up. As she happily eats her food, she's happily smiling.
Yep, and have the oral couple. They'll sit with their. I'm guessing they're sitting with their granddaughter. Talking as they're all enjoying the food.
Yeah, they also tried to convince her not to go for this interview, but adventurous life for her. But she
And
is said that she is going to have some of her monk friends as backup.
yeah, and I'll jokingly say, well, not joking, but I'll look at the grandparents and I'll say, well, if you are worried about her being in trouble, it seems like she's a very capable person, and you always know that sooner or later the babies will need to leave the nest. I
Ah,
know, I know you care for her, and I know she cares for you.
I know. Just, just like my just like our son and daughter says. But still, to be going. But I still don't want her to go into a potential thing with pretty much chaos. Have you seen the poor side of town? They pretty much control all of it.
Well, from what I've seen, and from what I can tell from her, she seems like a very capable lady. I do believe that she'll be able to hold her own, and I think everyone or people who try to mess with her will think twice before deciding to think she's an easy mark.
I hope so. About a half hour later, a couple of her monk friends show up and discuss the job before, like, well, I'll see you again. Well, thank you for the meal, and thank you for all you've done for my grandparents. Fortunately, I'm not that skilled at cooking, so I couldn't help myself. But
Oh,
thank you.
if you're gonna be on the road, I could probably help you with some stuff. I think I still have some. And Ty, I will go in the back of the kitchen to my little travel bag I have, and I'll search through it. And I probably have a few of our travel rations, right?
At least enough. There's there's 4 months in total.
So I will give her some of the travel rations. I'll be like, here, this was something that was worked on a while ago. You ever heard of these? You ever heard of these travel rations?
I've heard of them, but I never got a chance to experience one. Says the one with the mini Tekokage claws.
And I will,
Yeah,
give her it.
yes, I'm playing Shredder in this game. Shut up.
And I'll give her, and I'll show. I think she already knows how to open it, but it's a very simple way of opening it, and there's food. And if you even want, you can place over a fire and cook it a little bit in a nice little pan to heat it up. You can have it cold or there's cold and warm options. Now, hand her a couple of these. These should hold you when you are on your journey.
Thank you very much.
And when you do come and within a month's time, please let me know how they are. I am still, even though these are good, I'm always a perfectionist. I want to make sure these are perfect.
Uh, Thank you. We will definitely be back here soon. As well as hopefully stop at Enzo's where hopefully you survive this interview.
Well, you have a good day, and I'll head back to the kitchen. I'll let them have their family time and conversation.
Yeah. About half more hour later, they all depart to I guess the what's it called part of town. One of the sales says like Shadow One, do you want me to follow them? At least so you know where you're going gets with his gang.
Yes, I'll. I was just about to contact you. Get at least 2 shadows to monitor her, and if there is trouble, she's about to get attacked. Wait to see what happens. I do believe she can hold herself, but if there's any moment that she's vulnerable and she may be attacked, you have permission to cover her, and if at most, extract her from the area.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
So
head up.
go ahead.
I'm gonna have to head on out. I was just asked to help out in the kitchen.
Nice. What you making?
French onion soup.
Nice.
Ooh. Now you're making me hungry.
Oh boy, I will end it by saying that the interview literally goes literally goes sideways. They said my boys are innocent. He says they have proof, and they're and suddenly the game swarms them like one after another.
Was she able to hold her own, or did the shadows have to go in to help?
Eventually, after five about after boiling down about I say about 15, the cells had to interfere since eventually they got tired. While they have, well, they definitely have superior numbers.
Yep, so one would have probably, you know, helped grab her, saying that they're friends, and that's it. Like that's all they're saying. The other will cover, maybe throw a nice little smoke bomb, distract him, and get her the fuck out of there.
And the smoke bomb also helps the other monks retreat as well.
Oh yeah, as they lead him to safety, as soon as like she probably wants to talk to them, they immediately disappear back to the shadows.
Like, what in the. And on the way, they go to the post to say, yes, they're violent. Yes, the government should help to disband the discreet gang. They are they are they are violent. They are vigilantes, and there's no hope in them. Pretty much, pretty much doing anything.
Within her article, does she mention, or even does a passing mention on the shadow, like these 2 mysterious people rescuing her?
They can't. They have no proof, so they can't.
Yeah,
Alright. Yep.
It's also one of those things that it's considered very bad form as the author of an article to insert yourself.
That's true.
If she's being an ethical journalist, she would try to downplay anything that directly involved her to try to get to the actual story. If she wanted the story to have elements of her, she'd hand it off to another journalist.
Yeah, so obviously they're not going to involve themselves. They're going to say what the leader of the gang says, and write as very little as possible about what happened during the interview. So you're going to get the fact that they were attacked, but they're not going to say what happened, anything like that, including being rescued by the shadows.
Yeah. So with that, yeah, just the 2 shots will make sure she's safe and she's on her journey, and then we'll just get everything done with that. But I think that was a pretty successful session.
Yeah.
Let's see now. You have a successful restaurant. I assume William is writing. Well,
Oh yeah,
currently William
yeah,
is being the post and the Times on articles, so most
oh yeah.
people are reading the tabloids.
Yeah, let me roll the article to try to get people mad at the government over whole. Look
Oh
look
boy.
at this outrage. They're spending money on a submarine.
They don't know that they don't know there's a submarine, but they know.
All they know is
But they do know the
Crotch.
But they do know the Sixth Street Gang existed.
Yeah. You know what? Ty, do we have enough evidence that we could feed to the press to leak this thing's existence without it coming back to us?
Say again.
Do we have evidence of the submarine's existence that we could leak through the press?
Basically, we want to do a War Thunder thing where we leak classified military documents, but we're not in trouble.
Well, no. Specifically, we
We're not-
have the information. And the thing is, it's one of those, oh, it was on the doorstep when they came in that day. We don't know where the hell it came from.
Oh boy.
Do we have that ability, Ty? Do we have, physical evidence of this thing's existence?
Trying to think
So,
what role you have to make for that, because thanks to the merman, you do know the submarine does exist.
Mm-hmm. Do we want to go on a little Leaf? Do we want to go on a little sneaky, steely run using invisibility?
Not even use of invisibility. I could probably just get a shadow or two to take it, because my shadows are so well good at stealth. The only places they can't actually infiltrate is the president's White House.
Yeah,
that's the only one they'll have. And I think what else? The Sorcerer's Council.
So Sorcerer Council headquarters.
We also know where this thing's being built. They're going to have documents on that thing's existence there. They have to. So.
Oh, yeah. So yeah. My shadows could literally do it in their sleep. That's not even a hard one.
Well, okay.
It's just
William's bored and he wants to do it himself.
Sneak check with disadvantage since the military isn't exactly stupid.
21.
I will
invisible -5.
So I will actually have shadows assist William. I will task 4 shadows.
What the living fuck?
I have invisibility, Ty.
Yes, but to be fair, the military expects invisibility, but that's still enough to sneak around to get to the documents.
Yeah, I steal the documents.
Now we go on
specifically from the project head's office, so it looks like he is the one that leaked it.
Does it? So now we gotta go into a forum. And we got to have a disagreement with someone over military stuff, and then leak the documents and prove to them.
We leave them in the Dropbox of one of the papers we control, and then
I was making
the article.
I was making a War Thunder joke, but all right.
Yeah. So, Ty, are you ready for a firestorm?
This is gonna be fun. So you drop it off in one of the tabloid papers.
Yep.
What you gonna write in it?
Oh, how the government's wasting money on a military project while poor innocent citizens are being harassed by gangs.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Also,
I'll make sure a copy of this stuff go to the the political opposition party that we're slowly influencing. Because I'm assuming they had no idea about this, did they?
There's on the president, the first lady, and the higher ups in the military knew about this. So not even the full military knew about this.
Oh, so do I get any advantage on my artistry philosophy check to cause some damage?
No straight check. Straight check because remember the president is just that loved.
I'm gonna reroll that. 27. Firestorm time, baby.
So, a couple of people are pretty much pissed, especially the poor areas, that it's still the Sixth Street Gang.
Mm-hmm.
And the article that the Post wrote doesn't exactly help.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, it's gonna be insane.
I'm guessing the political opposition's demanding that the funding for this project be pulled immediately. I'm also assuming that there's probably receipts of them paying for metal way over market value in there too, so they're wasting more money further. Because
Yeah,
remember,
the political part,
we've been screwing them economically for months and months and months now.
the political opponent says like, "Oh, how could you waste money like this when you have literally a, the most violent gang in the world, living in one of the poorest neighborhoods in the world? Why did they fix the gang? Why did they update the police department?"
Yep. The president's own political party is like, fuck. How do we defend this with fuck? Do we sacrifice the president for our own political future? All
No,
that
they're
stuff.
not going to think that because they know the vice president's going to be way worse.
Yeah. Well, yeah. They're basically their best bet is no. We might need to let the political opposition win. That kind of thing. No, when I mean sacrifice the president, I mean allowing him to lose the next election, the next primary, and basically don't push him to resign, push him to not run again, and then they got to pick somebody else.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, you you literally the tabloid you picked, you literally see like a couple of high ranking military people knocking on the door like, where the hell did you get this information from?
It was left. It was left. It was left. It was left in the Dropbox. We have no idea who gave it to us.
Try to lie to them. Deception.
I'm not the one saying this. This is probably somebody else. You think I'm stupid enough to talk to them about this? It'd be somebody in the paper who literally doesn't know. They're being honest.
Crap. So yeah,
Yeah.
deception doesn't work if you
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
This see now I'm going to sit there and wait for fix the thing for 2 weeks as the most popular president the most popular president has literally a firestorm.
Yeah. Active protests at the dockyard where this thing's being built.
They're in, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much you can see an active protest about right here because they pretty much took over this dock for pretty much military reasons. So like, you always see the battleships and all that. The submarines was just the ace in the hole. Like some of the posts have the post of Times had no choice but to send their regular reporters out to interview them, and of course the general was like, "Oh, we don't. We're just pretty much literally
No comment. No comment. No comment.
yeah,
That's how the
pretty much
military
bullshitting
responds.
their way around. Like
No.
no comment, no
No comment.
comment.
No comment. Just getting past the press. No comment. Because you never confirm nor deny. Ever. In the
Yeah.
military.
So literally the tabloids is the only one that reports that because obviously the Post of the Times can't because all I say is
They
like
can print the
social
article.
paper reported that they that the new that they're poorly that they're working on underwater boats for military operations and it's very expensive. The the admiral said the military the military admiral said no comment.
Yep.
That's literally the article they can write.
Yep. Also, I will be getting a copy of all the schematics quietly shipped back. Hey, Leaf, guess what we're doing?
Oh no.
Industrial espionage. We'll reverse engineer some of their techniques, see if we can't build something faster than them.
Ah, jeez.
But I got to take a quick shower and get a couple of things prepped before another session I'm going to in a little bit.
All right. Well, like I said, other than that, you see that newspaper article from the culinary section. So expect a lot of visitors soon. But other than that, take care.
I got. Well, do you want to look at the stream real quick?
Actually,
Ty, you wanna look at
about to end this.
I know.
End the recording.
Yeah, end recording.
Anyway, take care.
Yeah, take a look.